So today, now we'll talk about birth. And I'll just read from what the Buddha says in Digha Nikaya 22, Mahasatipatthana Sutta. And what monks is birth? In whatever beings, of whatever group of beings, there is birth, coming to be, coming forth, the appearance of the aggregates, the acquisition of the sense bases. That, monks, is called birth. So what is the word for birth? It's jati, J-A-T-I, jati. And so it says the word jati comes from the Sanskrit word jata, which means to come into existence or to be born. But nowadays that word is used as a way to denote one's caste in India. When they ask you, what is your caste? They ask you in Hindi, jati. Jati is really the classification of existence, whether it's human, animal, hungry ghost, deva, or Brahma. It has nothing to do with your caste. And so this is how the Buddha addressed that. You know, at the time of the Buddha also, there were these castes. There was the Brahmins, there was the Kshatriyas, there was the Vaisyas, and there were the Shudras. So the Brahmins were the highest, or said to be the highest. They were the class of teachers and priests. Then the Kshatriyas were the kings, the military generals and soldiers. And the Vaisyas were business people and merchants and things like that. And Shudras were essentially low-level workers, people who were doing the odd jobs here or there. And so in the interest of trying to be as concise as I can, instead of reading the sutta, I'm going to summarize the sutta I'm going to read, which is called Digha Nikaya 27, the Aganya Sutta. And there, what happens is there are these two Brahmins that come to visit the Buddha, Vasishtha and Bharadwaj. And Vasishtha basically goes to the Buddha and he says to Vasishtha, you two are Brahmins born and bred. The Blessed One says this, Vasishtha, you too are Brahmins born and bred, and you have gone forth from the household life into homelessness from Brahmin families, meaning you have now ordained. Do not the Brahmins revile and abuse you? Indeed, the Brahmins do revile and abuse us. They don't hold back with their usual flood of reproaches. Well, Vasishtha, what kind of reproaches do they fling at you? What the Brahmins say is this: the Brahmin caste is the highest caste. Other castes are base. The Brahmin caste is fair. Other castes are dark. The Brahmins are purified, and non-Brahmins are not. The Brahmins are the true children of Brahma, born from his mouth, born from Brahma, created by Brahma, heirs of Brahma. And you have deserted the highest class and gone over to the base class of shaveling petty ascetics, servants, dark fellows born of Brahma's foot. It is not right, it is not proper for you to mix with such